The first sale of the program took place over 15 years ago, and it has evolved during that period, the last 15, 18 years, based on input and feedback from students, to include videos, online academy, workshop, parts, meter, everything you could possibly want, based on the requests and feedback from students.
So this is a very comprehensive program, and you call it the gold program.
Our gold program includes everything that a student wants and needs to get his business started. The advertising and marketing segment, the theoretical segment that you need, the specific videos that cover 200 popular repairs, and over 800 model-specific manuals that cover the newest and freshest material in the marketplace today. We have recently added an online segment to the course. We call it Raker Appliance Academy, where you can take courses online. That's included in the gold program at this point in time. There are options to the gold program. If you wish, you can purchase an iPod loaded with all of our video and service manuals. That's over 1,000 files. You can also purchase an iPad with all those materials included, loaded on that iPad. The iPod and the iPad are very suitable for viewing while you're in the midst of a service call. So you have the resources right there. Correct. Or you use the Appliance Repair Wizard that is part of the course that focuses in on a customer's specific service request, such as my dryer won't heat. You research that request before you run the service call, and you've immediately become an expert on that focused diagnosis.
Can you tell me about the wizard? How many answers to how many questions are in this wizard?
It took 6 months to build it. It's hundreds and hundreds. It's all of the popular service requests. My dishwasher won't drain. My refrigerator makes a noise. Everything that customers ask. It was created because my son, who is relatively new in the business, got tired of calling me on the phone and asking these specific questions, and said, "Dad, I want you to write down the answers to all these questions." And I was aghast. I said, "Do you realize how much work that is?" And he laughed, and I went ahead and did it and posted it and named it the Appliance Repair Wizard.
Wow. So, okay, so we had hundreds and hundreds of questions and answers to questions. What happens if you purchase this and you're learning this and you're on a job site and you can't find a question in the wizard? Is there a way? What would you do then?
You simply pick up the phone and call us. If I'm not available, there are a dozen other students, experts scattered around the country that will be happy to help you via telephone, text, or email. I see text groups popping up on my phone every day. Does anybody know what E6 means on the Maytag stackable dryer? Came in just yesterday. And various other experts popped up with answers. It's a personal resource repair system.
So even once you do this, you're not left out on a limb. You still have resources to help you.
You absolutely do. You can research the problem, but you can also call for help.
And you also have the school. You have the a hands-on school.
All right.
And what does that include?
Let's back up one second.
All right.
On the options.
Right.
If you do not wish to purchase an iPad or an iPod at this point in time, or you already own one, we can load your device with the videos and service manuals, or send you a flash drive, jump stick, and you can load your own. If that proves to be difficult, you can overnight us the device and we'll load it here.
Has anyone had a question that somebody couldn't answer? About being in a service situation where they have a question and it's just everybody says, geez, we don't know what to do with that one.
No, that's never come up. There's always an answer. I can honestly say that's never been the situation. Something may require some in-depth fiddling, and you may find that a machine is inherently flawed, like if the Maytag, single belt Maytag has a bad suspension system and it's not repairable. In that case, you walk away from the repair and you don't attempt to do it because it will never get repaired.
So with this gold program, when someone buys the gold program, they could actually learn the gold program and start their business.
They absolutely can. They've been doing it now for a decade and a half. With just the materials that we ship. If those materials are studied and mastered and you advertise the way we instruct you to do, you can immediately begin running service calls. I've actually had students running service calls within a week. I would say that the average is several weeks to a month.
How many students are out right now working because they purchased the gold program?
There are hundreds of students across the country, going back 15 years. After a year or two, I don't hear from them very often. They become self-sufficient. Their businesses are established, and occasionally a wife or a friend will say, why don't you call up Uncle Harry and tell him how great things are going? Because, you know, you wouldn't have this wonderful business if it weren't for him. So we do have testimonials, unsolicited, that say just exactly that.